And then the evil, insane, hook-handed inmate crept up on the unsuspecting Boy Scouts as they ate their dinner of hot dogs and Kool-Aid just like us. But little did they know that in this forest, this meal would be their last meal.
Wait. Is this guy the protagonist of the story?
No, he's the antagonist. Clearly, look, he has a hook hand.
Yeah, but he's been in like every scene of the story so far.
Yeah, the definition of protagonist is whoever's in charge of the main action of the story.
But he's the bad guy.
Technically, Satan was the protagonist of Milton's Paradise Lost.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Look, we all know the hook-handed inmate is the protagonist of the story. My point was, he's just underdeveloped.
But if you have a hook hand, you have a
dude. Too boring.
And way too evil. I mean, what even is his motive?
What's the theme of this story?
Murder?
Looks like we need a better storytelling game.
Canterbury Club is a rhetoric game that lets a group of people enter into the process of storytelling.
It's like that campfire game where everyone takes turns telling the story, but with enough added structure to help creativity flow freely. You will need at least 3 players, a timer set to 1 minute,
and your imagination. Do I really have to say that?
It's in the script.
Yeah, but I sound like a child television TV show host.
It's in the script.
Okay. And your imagination. Go around the circle with players identifying the protagonist, sidekick, antagonist, and supporting character for this story. You can use actual people, fictional characters, or inanimate objects. Not all characters have to come from the same world. For instance, Hamlet could be your protagonist and be accompanied by anyone from Donald Duck to your great uncle Podabber.
Next, continue around the circle and identify 4 locations and the conflict. The conflict can be the most important part of the story because it's what drives the protagonist to make decisions, explore the locations, and take action. Once you have your characters, location, and conflict, it's time to play. Begin with the next person in the circle. He has 1 minute to tell a part of the story. When the timer goes off, he must stop immediately, even if he's in the middle of a sentence.
The next player picks up the story exactly where it left off, but can change the story as drastically as he or she wants. By the end of the first trip around the circle, all characters and at least 1 location must have been introduced. By the end of the second time around the circle, all locations must have been visited.
While you're planning your characters and locations, you can also designate a moral or theme for your story, which must be woven in as the story develops. You can end the game after 4 rounds, after a predetermined amount of time, where the next player gets 1 more turn to write the ending after the timer goes off, or you can let the game continue as long as the story goes on.
We are Classical Conversations, and our goal is to know God and to make Him known.
If you liked this game, check out our other rhetoric game videos, or get The Conversation, with lots of help on learning or teaching rhetoric from a classical perspective.
Or to learn more about classical homeschooling, subscribe to our YouTube channel to discover Classical Conversations' supportive and rigorous homeschooling communities.
How much should I be smiling at the end? Because at the beginning I was like smiling, and then I was just like,
Just smile like a person.
I don't know how to do that.